Welcome back to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. Today we are doing a tutorial on uncrossing oil. And so I have 13 herbs. I'm making uncrossing cream. And then I have other products that we'll discuss that have been added to my website. So welcome to my channel, welcome to my page. Be sure to thumbs me up if this video resonates with you. And please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you receive alerts. Also, look out for the finance, love, and daily vibe readings for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign on the page. So we'll get started. And I hope you can hear me okay over here. Okay, so we are going to use, let me see. I didn't practice this. So I have oils that I've meditated with and blessed, and you can do your own little rendition. But the oils that I use would be almond oil. This one is a champagne vinegar that I like, so I just use a little bit of vinegar, but you just happen to see the whole bottle that I probably should have opened before I started this video, and that's cool. And then Halda, which is extremely recommended because of the shelf life that it'll give you for your oils. Now, these are my actual uncrossing sprays. Okay, so we're not making sprays today. I'm only making the oil and the cream, which can be used as lotion here. And not only do I do the uncrossing creams, you can have money, drawing, love, whatever, you know, we can work it out. But this tutorial I felt was more important because of the importance of raising your vibration, and then just making sure that you don't have any negative energies or lower vibrations, you know, in your environment, which is your body, your person. So here I have some of my favorites, and I'm just gonna go name a few. I'm gonna at least list like 13 for you, right? But I've used probably a little bit more, and little secret, and I have them here, as well as the blessing scents here, and then just for decor. And I actually love rosemary, but that's a new rosemary cinnamon wand that I have that I'll be using in my readings. And then over there we have uncrossing rice that I'll show you. Ugh. With a little bone, you know, in it for those past lives. And then holy water that I actually purchased through a hoodoo priestess, and she's amazing. So it's authentic and ordained, and eventually I can do it myself, but I did get that from someone else. And then these are the sizes that I'll offer for the uncrossing oil. I think this is ½ ounce. And this would be about 2 ounces, okay? And then so on and so forth. But the link to my Etsy channel is in the description box. The creams come in casings like this, not like this, but for the sake of the video, it's in the mason jar. So that's the what. Now, again, I said why is because of the uncrossing oil will help you remove any curses or spells, any unwanted conditions that repeat in your life, unwanted situations. And then especially a lot of the herbs that I'm using help with negative energy in your love life. So love for sure, and then maybe past life, family, whatever. The most important, or the first one, is the agrimony is important for curses and hexes. And then we have the, what is that? I think it's Sharma. What is that? I'll skip it. So dill leaf, hyssop is good to purify. Lemon leaves, sea salt, lemon mint, regular mint, lemon, rose petals, rosemary, sage. And then what I have over here is some white tree bark that is good. And of course if I didn't already say sage is good. I like to add slippery elm bark, which is not usually described as such, but it's cool. And we'll go ahead and get started with the video. So first, here I have some of the herbs that I've mentioned in the video that you can also purchase wholesale from the website for the sake of saving time. A lot of them are here. I think there's even some, is there juniper berry in here? So I do recommend when you make your uncrossing oils, if you want to add a little bit of something for blessings and prosperity, you can do so. Just as rosemary and stuff like that is added for love. So what I like to do is put the herbs in first. Okay. And my handy dandy helper made me this alloy, what is this called? Like a, I don't know, whatever they call it, like when you get an oil change or something. And it helps with with not like wasting as much as I would have all in this plate, right? Now there is a certain measurement that I will put in the description box that may help you when it comes to like the bottle size versus the amount of oil. And herbs, as well as vinegar. Okay, here we go. I think I jacked that up. Okay, there we go. Boom, perfect. And so for the sake of the size, I'm gonna add some more and try not to try not to do what I just did. But shaking it is fun too. Now in my banishing bowl over there, I have some garlic cloves that I'm going to crush. And I don't want to use too much because this will pretty much be scentless. And so I only want to use enough vinegar and enough garlic for the purpose of what the oil is made for, right? I don't want you to walk around smelling like you're trying to ward off vampires. So I'm going to start, which we do want to get rid of energy vampires. So I'm going to start with this last little shake, and then we'll move forward. When you get to the oil itself, let me see if I can get this light here. There you go. You see how thin it is? So don't worry, guys. But that is the end result after you get it made up in the jar. So put that back there, and I'm going to for sure adjust the audio because I'm going back and forth, but I appreciate you guys for being patient with me because this is my first tutorial on my uncrossing oil. So here is the garlic cloves that I'm going to try not to use too much of. Okay. And then like I said, so that I can measure how much is being used, I'm going to put the vinegar in first. I hope I don't need a cork. I shouldn't. And then if you want a price, like on what it took me to make this, I'll be more than happy to share that information as well in the description box, just to give you an idea. Then I want to make sure that I use all of the Haldo oil because it was recommended to be the best. All right, so now I'm going to add my almond oil. And then I make mine pretty potent. Sometimes when you get these online, it doesn't have as much of the herb in it. But I use so much because I can break this down and use it for the smaller containers without a lot of the herbs being left in the bottom. So I get an even flow into the smaller containers. And then I'll cork it. And this is awesome. You can use less of the herb, but in a size like this, they could be used for like a bathing or shower oil. And then, like I said, also to use this in other banishing oils or rituals. I just like to have a lot, or I like the potency, let's say that. Now I didn't forget the garlic. So I did forget it. It was just, I was dreading it, but I'm going to do it because of the wonderful effects that it has, and the fact that you don't have to break it down too much, because remember, the oil is like as one together, and as you use it, just shake it before use, so you don't have to get like perfectly small pieces of garlic, you know. It just needs to be in there, right, a part of the mixture. And like I said, I know that I may dilute this some, but for the sake of the video, I think that it did its justice. And then now I have a random garlic thing. But see, when you get it, let me shake it. Okay. Yep, see, when you get them all mixed and moving, all that matters is that it's in there. I'll show you. How smooth it is. See it? See how moisturized that is? It's not wet, but it's a light here, but I love it. And then, like I said, it comes out pretty smooth. Again, this is just like the rough draft to the beautifully finished product. And again, the spray has a condensed, you can even blend it. I don't recommend it. I think that you can find other tools, but like I said, I like it this way so that it can be used in other products and it can age. And then I can add after use, like when it gets about here, I can add more oil, and then I can use it for the smaller containers, right? So, like I said, these products have been listed on my Etsy channel, so you can go to the description box and get a link for that, as well as the rosemary herb that I have here. You can also put in oils, and then you could put it with uncrossing oils to make oils to reverse any negativity when it comes to your love life. Or if you want like to draw in love, you can mix these in with other oils and creams. So that's why I said, for those of you that are looking to start making products, it's like this is the base. Uncrossing is the base for any program that you want to take advantage of. So when we do the uncrossing first, and again, I don't make little bitty cute commercial things. These are like I said, about 15 16 herbs here, and it could be used for bathing, it could be used for the buttercream that I have, it could be used with spray, and then as a wholesaler, right, or a reseller, you can use these and add your own favorite oils to it without taking away from its potency, because it's like packed, right? Don't forget the garlic. And then like I said, with the rosemary here And then you can see, this is an older one, but I wanted you to see that the cream does thicken, right? In case you looked at it that way. So it is amazing. I love it, and I have a lot of wonderful reviews on my site for the products that I've made. What else did I want to add for the uncrossing? Oh, so something cool that I read was that black coffee is also good for consumption though. I don't know how well it is in the oil itself, but you can add you can drink black coffee to help with uncrossing and curses. So I was like, that's a fun fact. I did read that today. And outside of that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was the first tutorial that I've ever done when it comes to the uncrossing oil. And like I said, I would probably have used less of the herbs, but it's okay because I have a lot of projects to make with that oil that also may include other things. And I just recommend when you guys start to make your own, when you get into drawing love and money and whatever else it is that you want to attract, always do uncrossing to get all of the past old stuff, out of your energy so that you can welcome in the new. So that's just my recommendation. And again, check my page for all of your horoscope. If you need personal readings, life coach, business mentor, please check the description box for a link to my Etsy store. These are all things that I'm adding. So I appreciate your time, and like I always say, namaste.